Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Today we are going to decorate my catch-all planner for the week of August 11th. I am going to use the Sound of Wind flower color sticker book. This is one of my Temu/Amazon sticker books. And I am trying to use as many of my sticker books that have just a few stickers in them as possible. I'm also trying to use a lot of my summer stickers because we're kind of coming to that transitional period where we're going from summer to fall and everybody is thinking about the fall. I know I am. I really start trying to plan fall stuff like by the end of August, but I'm going to try to hold off for this year and use as many of my summer sticker books as possible. So this is a part of that process. This is not really a summer sticker book, but I use this book very well and almost all the stickers are gone. And so I thought I could try and use this book up this week. So that's why I chose this book. And I wanted to also show you that I do use my Temu and Amazon books that I suggested to you in my affordable planning supplies because they are beautiful. They do have beautiful illustrations in them. So, you know, why not use them? Okay, so let me turn to the week of August 11th and go ahead and take this out. Let me get my tweezers because I know I'm going to need them. And I think I might need my craft cutter as well. So, yeah. So, in my catch-all, this is, you know, it's a catch-all. It's where I put a lot of my personal activities. I also put some of my work activities in here. You know, I do a lot in this catch-all, which is what the purpose of a catch-all is to do a lot in it. So, I don't have any, oops, tore that sticker. Let me be careful getting it out. I don't have any appointments this week. This sticker book is really old, by the way, guys. So I'm not surprised that some of these stickers are a little iffy. I think I've had it for a couple of years. I don't have a lot of appointments this week. But I do have a lot of things that I need to get done. Professionally and personally. So, you know, we'll see how that goes. I am going to go ahead and use these tulips. One of the reasons I really wanted to use this sticker book is because it did have these really beautiful tulip illustrations in here. And it's one of the only sets, as you can tell, I've used this book really well. I've had it for about 2 years now. And these tulips were like one of the only sets of stickers that I had not used at all. So, you know, I thought, okay, let me go ahead and use these. And they're very pretty and they're perfect as a transition from summer into fall. So absolutely love it. And I'm going to use both the pink and the white. I'm wondering, okay, let me go ahead and put, I hope I can use both. We'll see. But that is definitely why I chose to use this book. But yeah, like I said, I do have a lot going on this week. Personally, I don't have like a lot of meetings or appointments or anything, but I am definitely trying to, I have a lot of things going on personally in my life. I am trying to enhance my career. If you've seen my career book videos from this week, I talked about that a little bit. So I'm really starting that process this month. I am starting to prepare in my business area. I'm starting to prepare for where am I going to use these white? Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and put some boxes because I like to do boxes kind of first, right? I like to put my big images down and then I go straight to boxes. So in my business area, I'm getting ready to update my planners for 2026 because planner season is coming. It's right around the corner and I want to make sure that I have everything updated. And I'm launching a new store for my inserts, having some changes to my channel. I will be launching channel memberships soon. I have to get all that stuff planned. So it's a lot that's going on. And I need to start like setting a schedule to work on specific things. Okay, so I am using a Happy Planner mega book. These books are pretty expensive. They're like $50 some. I never buy them full price because I personally don't think it's worth it. This one is starting to yellow because it was old when I bought it and I've had it a long time. And I have my sticker books sitting next to a window. So the sun is what causes this yellowing really. But I do try to use this book. When I buy the mega books, I get them on a really deep discount. I used to get them from Hobby Lobby when they would go on clearance for like $13, which you cannot beat having this many stickers for $13. Happy Planner website, when they have their big clearances, sometimes they'll have their mega books at like 60 or 70% off, and that'll make them like $15 to $20 depending on the book. And that's a pretty good purchase buy. That's a pretty good sale as well. What I try to focus on when I buy these mega books are buying books that are functional that I know I can use. So I tend to buy like mega books of boxes. I'm not going to buy a mega book of like planner icons. I don't use planner icons enough to do that. Some people would, but I don't. So I tend to buy like boxes, things like that, because it's hard to get boxes from Happy Planner anyway. So whenever you can, you need to. Okay, so I think I'm going to use these vibrant boxes. This book has like two sides. It has a side of vibrant, and I think this is like pastel. So I think for the most part, I'm going to stay with vibrant. I might mix it with a couple of pastel if I can't find some bigger pastel boxes. And I'm going to stay with the pink and green, maybe a little yellow. I don't know. We'll see. And I'm just going to get a collection of boxes. I just like to have enough boxes. I love these little bullet points. These would be super cute to use. I'm just sitting them off to the side right now because I'm just pulling them out. I don't like too many small boxes, if I'm honest with you. So I'm looking for something a little bit bigger. Something like this size, this size. Here we go. And I like boxes that I can move around. So, okay, I think I have enough to get started laying some boxes down. So, let's see. I can grab some more if I need them. Yeah, let's go. Monday, I am going to do my box that spans both days. I love doing this. This is a great technique, you guys. Depending on how you use your planners, my boxes are always crooked. But Mondays and Tuesdays, it works really well for me to do this because I tend to just make a list on these days. I'm trying to see if I can straighten this up, and I don't think I can. And so having a one big box that goes Monday through Tuesday is really good. Saturdays and Sundays, I'm going to do it on Saturday and Sunday as well because, you know, it's the weekend. Activities that I have on the weekend tend to span the whole weekend. Now I can come back in and put some specific days, some smaller boxes on specific days. Thursday is always a big day for me when it comes to working on certain tasks because I have a little bit more time from work to do things on Thursdays. So I am actually going to go ahead and put this to-do sticker, this green to-do sticker over here because I think it will go well there. I have another to-do sticker. I think I'm going to put this one on Friday So what I'm doing now is I'm putting my functionality. I put my big images down and I'm doing my functionality. If I have not said this, I usually say this in every video, so I may be a little bit slow to say it today. I'm going to put this other to-do sticker here too. I think that's going to look good. I am using the Happy Planner parenting layout. I personally love this layout. I love the fact that it has a dashboard every week that is very robust. And I like the one page weekly. It works well for my catch-all. I always try to have a box or something on every day so that I can make my to-do lists. That's important for me. So I am going to use these bullet stickers throughout the week. I think I'll do this one on, I think I'll do it right here on Thursday. Like I said, Thursday tends to be a really big day for me. So I need enough. I do need something though on Wednesday, or I think this box will work for Wednesday. So that'll leave me some space to do quotes. I think this looks good. My functional approach for my catch-all is to have writing space for each day and make sure that I have that. And I think I do have that. So now what I'm going to do is come in and put in just a few more decorative pieces throughout and try and find some quotes. These Temu books don't have quotes, I'll tell you that. That's for sure. Some of them do, but they really kind of don't. So I'm going to put a few more decorative pieces, and it's probably going to be all florals for the most part. And then I'll find some quotes to go with it. I do want to bring in this white though. I think it's so pretty. So this white and green. So I think I'm going to bring this one right here, and I'm probably going to cut the bottom so that it sits kind of flat. Go a little bit down onto Friday. All right, that's really pretty. I like that. So just trying to bring in the white so that it's not all pink, and then I will probably bring in some of the white over here as well somewhere. Let's see. You know, one thing that I don't like these half circle stickers in any sticker book. I don't know why. I just feel like that they annoy me, and I don't think I know how to use them well. That's what I think. So let's put this right here. Okay, I like that. I think this looks really good. So before I do some trimming, I am going to come in and find a few icons. It's going to be tough because I've used most of these icons and not many of them are going to match the tulips because I've used so many of them. But I'm going to try to find what I can. This is a stray tulip, which I love. So I think I'm going to put it right here. Just cutting the bottom. So I'm cutting the bottom so it sits on my box nicely. Yeah, looks pretty. Runs into my to-do list a little bit, but that looks pretty. I like it. Okay, so like I said, I'm just kind of flipping through here. I like the go for it, just do it. Okay, so looking at these quotes in here, this gives me an opportunity to say this. I meant to say this in my affordable planning video, and I forgot. One thing about these books, and I find it funny. You gotta find humor where you can. Sometimes the quotes don't make sense. Okay, and you know what? That doesn't bother me because I personally am not getting these books for the quotes. quotes are one of those things, quote books and all that stuff. That's one of those things that's actually pretty hard to find. Well, they're not hard to find, but they're hard to find like a cheap version of it. That's why I have invested in a quote book from Catchall Plan, because it's just simpler just to get my quotes from one place without trying to scramble and find them. But I just think it's a little bit funny how sometimes the quotes just don't make sense in these Temu books. I just roll with the flow. But yeah, like this random A. What are we supposed to do with that? Just a random A. They don't have the whole alphabet in here, just a random A. They don't have a whole set of weekly days in here, just random days here or there. And I just find it a little bit hilarious. Like, see this random Saturday, like, would I just use it right here just to put Saturday? No, I wouldn't do that. So it's just kind of interesting to me. I've noticed it in this book, specifically this book, more than anything else. Like this right here, long for. What am I longing for? I don't know. But like I said, at the price, I let it go. I think it's kind of funny, if I'm being truthful with you. This is, I think, the only book I've actually really noticed it in, if I want to be fair. So, okay, I think I may be able to use like this perfume bottle here. I know it seems like it just totally doesn't fit anything else, but I think it does. I think I'll put it right here next to that floral. Like I said, I'm just trying to use up this book, you guys. So it's a little hodgepodge, but I'm trying to use as much of the stuff in here that I can. I would really like to put something there. One of the photos would be nice. Let's see. See this random Tuesday, and look how it's like has an apostrophe in there. Like, what? Why? Why is that there? I thought I had a page of like photo frames in here. I thought I did, because I would like to put that there. Because I have a floral, so I don't want to put a floral. I guess this is the only one. I guess I could use this, but this is like a forest tree or something instead of a plant. I can use that nice or something like that. I think that's going to be about the only thing I have on here that I can use. So I think I'm going to use this nice. So let's use this weird quote. It works. It works. Like I said, I'm just trying to use up my space, you guys. I'm trying to use this book as much as I can. Okay, I think one of these plants would be really pretty. They're not tulips. Okay, let's see if I can get this one. I put this one back kind of wonky, so it may not come off the page the way it should. All right, looks decent. Okay, not too bad. I am gonna put this one right here. So let me trim it. Okay, let me pull this up because I'm gonna put this back over, because I do not want to lose my checklist here. Okay, there we go. I like that. It actually looks really good. So I like this, and it doesn't have a ton of decor. I'm gonna come in and put my highlight. Let's see. That's a little fluorescent. Do I want it to be that fluorescent? I don't think so. So let's see if I can find another pink. That pink is pretty. That's a little fluorescent. I'm just looking for a really nice pink. That pink is pretty. I think I like this pink actually. actually. And then we are going to go ahead and get this done. No, I would do pink and green, but I don't even feel like trying to find a green. Okay, looks good. I covered up my top 5, so I don't need to put anything there. Let me do some trimming. And I'm going to do a hole punch where I covered up one of my disc holes. Right here, I covered that up. So I'm going to take my We Are Memory Makers hole punch and punch that out. You can also clean this up with scissors too, guys. It'll take a little bit longer, but you can do it with scissors if you don't have this tool. Okay. Here we go. This is my layout for the week of August 11th. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and keep your eye out for updates to the channel, because some things are happening and things are going to be coming along the way. This is the Sound of Wind Flower Color sticker book. I will try and link this down below. I think it's still available at Amazon. So as you can tell, I enjoyed this book a lot. I used like everything in here for the most part. I can now get this book ready to destash. I think it's pretty much good to go. So I'm glad that I could do that. Thanks for watching and have a happy week planning.